Today we're back at Queens of Combat 4. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. My father had his first hometown match in San Antonio, Texas against Dory Funk Jr. They had to go 60 minutes, and in the first 20 minutes, he got blown up. He couldn't even get back to his feet. Dory had to carry him the last 40 minutes of that match. And it was that point in time, in that ring, that he decided he would never be out of shape again. He'd always be able to get back to his feet and look down his opponent's throat. Which leads me into today. Today I face Crazy Mary Dobson, a girl that's been overseas, a girl that's done it all. She's been to WWE television. But I'm going to tell you something. By the end of today, by the end of that match, I'm going to be at my feet looking down my opponent's throat.
Against the young up-and-comer Tessa Blanchard, making waves all over the United States, up and down the East Coast, the Midwest, everywhere.
She's been scoring some big victories across the country, like you mentioned, but across the ring, Crazy Mary Dobson, somebody that on the surface, she has this craziness that you just would not expect her to be as good of a wrestler as she truly is. I mean, she is surprising as long as she can stay in control.
Both women in the corner. Red Jones trying to back them off. Tessa backs off.
This is a first ever matchup between these two, so it would be expected in the beginning to have a feeling out process, try to determine if you have a weakness in your defenses, see what kind of things you're going to go for, and then what you may can counter that with. So a lock up and fight, but we got some hair pulling going on for Crazy Mary Dobson.
Well, you know it was going to break down. Again,
oh, right to the, look at her.
First name's Crazy, come on.
I mean, right to the punches, right to the forearms, not waiting. It's like I said, if she can stay in control, Crazy Mary Dobson is such a fantastic wrestler. It's just that she's sort of touched, I guess you could say. Oh! And she enjoys pain, not just giving it, but receiving it. So it's like, how do you hurt an opponent like that?
She's an absolutely sadistic woman, Crazy Mary Dobson.
Headbutt. I mean, you don't see women delivering headbutts like that, but Mary Dobson does it and smiles. She enjoys that pain. Tessa head first into the turnbuckle. A chop from Crazy Mary. Tessa Blanchard, you know, when you get in the ring, I'm sure she's expecting a good match, and it's going to be a good match, but I don't think she expected the craziness that Mary Dobson brings to a match.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about Tessa. She is scrappy. She is a fighter. She has a never-say-die attitude. So no matter what, she's got everything. Crazy Mary can dish it out. Tessa's going to be able to take it, I think.
Look out. Oh, my God. Double knees right into the midsection.
Good
and a
Lord.
low, by the way. And Tessa Blanchard is going to have to really dig deep to fight Mary Dobson because she's like pulling nothing. She's going all out. Anything goes. Pulling her own hair. Charges the corner, but Tessa able to move. Returns with a back elbow smash. Catches the feet. Dobson dropped with a neck breaker. Tessa Blanchard now, she can just get her into the ring for the cover. Red Jones for the pin. 2.
Tessa's so smart, pulling her into the center of the ring before making that cover.
Crazy Mary Dobson just waiting on Tessa. Look at that. Deposit her right over the top. Dobson's so unorthodox at times. It's like you think you have her style figured out, and then she's apt to do anything.
She has no style, and she thus can wrestle any style, Jeff Todd. You can almost put her in there against anyone.
Now she's in there. Got Tessa in the middle of the ring, trapped, working on a rear chin lock, maybe floating it into a sleeper. She's working for position there. Tessa trying to prevent it.
Absolutely trying to slow down the pace as well.
Notice that Crazy Mary, not so crazy, she's making Tessa carry her own body weight, thus wearing out Tessa Blanchard faster. I mean, she wrestles like a technical wrestler, except one that maybe has wrestled too long. One that is burnt, if you could say.
Do we say burnt?
Burnt, absolutely burnt. But she's not old enough to be burnt. Look out, nice counter from Tessa Blanchard to break up that chin lock. Maybe a sleeper. She was floating back and forth. Oh, Des press off the second rope.
And Tessa going like a house of fire, back and forth. Now Crazy Mary with the advantage.
I think that makes Crazy Mary happy. I think she enjoys being hit in the face.
But you know what? Tessa's giving it too.
Now Tessa getting headbutted over and over by Crazy Mary, and then her head slammed into the mat. Look at Crazy Mary. It's like a double headbutt. Headbutt and then slams her head into the mat too.
And you're right. I think she enjoys it as much as she can dish it out. She can take it.
Tessa definitely, I don't think she was expecting this buzzsaw that she's in the ring with. She's fighting with all she's got, but Crazy Mary's just like, give me some more.
You were so right. Crazy Mary just enjoys the pain.
She slaps her own self. It's like it didn't hurt enough. I want it to hurt some more.
Well, she does. She's getting it from Tessa Blanchard right now.
Crazy Mary grabbing the hair, spins her around, throwing the punches in the midsection. Going to try to throw Tessa off the ropes. Tessa able to duck and return with a clothesline and another one. Sends Crazy Mary down. Nice running, floating neck breaker there by Tessa Blanchard. That's the kind of thing she has to do with Crazy Mary to counter her unorthodox offense. Drop kick. Too close to the corner there for a pinfall. She's going to pull her out and roll her up. 2 and no. You know, Crazy Mary, I think you practically have to knock her out to get a pinfall. Crazy Mary looks a little stunned. Tessa trying to regain her balance after all that. It's just going to go right back to the punches. Crazy Mary, I think she would prefer just a punch.
Tessa's ready to give it to her too.
Wow, what a stalling power slam from Crazy Mary.
Going for that 3 count, only gets a 2.
That's what I mean when I talk about her technical wrestling. She's so advanced, but it's like she just can't resist being violent. She can't stay to the technical wrestling.
Shades of people like Saraya Knight, you know?
Oh,
I mean,
good point.
you know, she's another one that's obviously adapted to wrestling.
Springboard back suplex from Tessa Blanchard. That was so close to a 3, and that's the kind of move that you can surprise Crazy Mary with to get a 3. I thought it was going to be close. I thought she could have pulled it off, but now Tessa's going to go out. She's climbing to the top. Very dangerous here, especially against Crazy Mary. You never know if she's really hurt or just pretending to be hurt. She was playing possum there. Going to meet Tessa up top.
Whoa. Tessa's stunned out on the outside of the ring.
Look out, onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring. There's nothing but metal under that. Look out. Tessa just got dropped at that hanging DDT.
This could be all, Jeff Todd. No.
I'll tell you, that says a lot about Tessa Blanchard to be able to kick out of that kind of flurry of offense.
Absolutely, so resilient. Mary going to the high-risk district.
Crazy Mary springs down and over, moonsault, 2 and 3. Crazy Mary with what some could call an upset, but I mean, we've seen how incredible she is. It's not really an upset. It's just a matter, could Crazy Mary keep that offense together? And she did.
And your winner by pinfall, Crazy